Chapter 2: Animals, Habitat and Adaptations. Let's begin. The animals are really interesting to watch. Our Earth is home to many kinds of animals. They are different from each other in various ways, like food and feeding habits, nesting habits and modes of locomotion. Let's learn about some of these variations. Habitat. Different kinds of animals live in different parts of the earth. The place where an animal naturally lives, finds its food, grows and has babies is called its habitat. For example, forest is the habitat of many animals like lions, wolves and snakes. Different animals need different conditions to live and hence are found in different habitats. The main habitats for animals are forests, deserts, polar regions, oceans and freshwater bodies, like lakes and rivers. Forests. Forests are big areas filled with many varieties of trees and plants. They give shelter to many animals. In a forest, animals live at different places. For example, lions and tigers live in caves or dens, birds and monkeys on trees, snakes in holes and rabbits in burrows. Deserts. Deserts are dry, sandy places where there is very little water and hardly any green plants. Animals like camels, scorpions, bandicoots and hedgehogs live in deserts. They have special body features that help them live in such tough conditions. Some of them hide in burrows during the day to stay cool. Others have thick skin to hold in water and protect them from the heat. The camel is the most famous desert animal. Its long legs keep its body away from the hot sand. It stores fat in its hump, which it uses as energy when food is not available. Its long eyelashes help protect its eyes from sand and strong winds. Polar regions. Polar regions are the areas around the North Pole, Arctic, and South Pole, Antarctic, that are covered with snow and ice all year. Animals like polar bears, seals and penguins live there. They have special features such as a thick layer of fat under their skin to stay warm. Some have thick fur, while birds like penguins and ptarmigans have dense feathers to protect them from the cold. Oceans. Oceans are large continuous bodies of salt water that cover about 2/3 of the Earth's surface. They are the biggest habitat on our planet. Many different types of fish and sea animals live in the oceans. Some well-known ocean animals include the blue whale, octopus, shark, etc. Freshwater. Freshwater is water found on the Earth's surface that has very little salts. Rivers, lakes and ponds are examples of freshwater habitats. Animals like fish, ducks, frogs and salamanders live in these places. Frogs and salamanders can live both on land and in water, so they are called amphibians. Adaptations in animals. Adaptations are special changes in an animal's body parts, functions, features or behaviors that help it survive in its natural habitat. Different animals have different types of adaptations depending on where they live. These adaptations may be in their body coverings, breathing organs, movements and feeding habits. Body coverings. Nature gives animals special body coverings that help them survive in their habitat. These coverings protect them from heat and cold, even from predators. Here are some examples of body covering in animals. 1. Scales. Animals like fish and reptiles have bodies covered with scales. Most reptiles have hard, horny scales that help prevent water loss. Snakes use their scales to move on land. 2. Shell. Some animals such as snails, tortoises and turtles have a hard shell. This shell acts like a shield, protecting them from danger and enemies. When they feel threatened, they can pull their head and legs inside the shell to stay safe. 3. Fur and hair. Fur and hair keep animals warm and protect them from rain and cold. Animals like sheep and goats have hair, while bears have fur on their bodies. We use the hair of sheep to make wool for warm clothes. 4. Feathers. Birds have feathers that help them fly and give shape to their bodies. Feathers also keep birds warm and protect them from rain. Birds have 3 types of feathers: flight feathers, down feathers, and body feathers. Camouflage. Some animals like tigers, zebras, and grasshoppers can blend with their surroundings. This is called camouflage. It helps them hide from hunters and poachers. Animals like chameleons can even change their colors to match their surroundings. Feeding habits. Animals need food for energy and to stay alive. They have different eating habits. Based on their food, animals are grouped as herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and scavengers. Herbivores. Animals that eat only plants are called herbivores. Examples include cows, goats, giraffes, and deer. They have sharp front teeth for biting and flat back teeth for chewing plants. Info Corner. Rodents like rats, rabbits, and squirrels eat seed and fruits by gnawing them. They have small, sharp front teeth. Carnivores. Animals that eat flesh of other animals are called carnivores. Animals like lions, tigers, and wolves are some carnivores. They have very sharp, pointed canines to tear flesh and strong back teeth, premolars and molars, to chew flesh and bones. Omnivores. Animals that eat both plants and meat are called omnivores. Hen, dog, and humans are examples of omnivores. They have sharp teeth to tear meat and flat teeth to chew plants. Scavengers. Scavengers are animals that eat dead and rotting animals. Birds like vulture, eagle, and kite are scavengers. They have hooked beaks to rip meat and strong claws to grab their food. Breathing organs. Animals also need to breathe for respiration. Oxygen helps break down food in their bodies and gives them energy to do all activities. Different animals use different parts of their bodies to breathe in water and on land. Some animals like frogs and earthworms breathe through their moist skin. Frogs also have lungs that help them breathe on land. Tiny organisms such as amoeba and paramecium breathe through their body surfaces. Insects breathe through tiny openings called spiracles. Air travels through small tubes called trachea to reach their body parts. Aquatic animals like fish, crabs, and prawns breathe through gills. Water enters their mouth, passes through the gills, where oxygen is absorbed and carbon dioxide is released. Whales and dolphins come up to the surface to breathe through lungs. Mammals, including humans, reptiles, birds, and adult amphibians breathe through lungs. Air enters through the nose, passes through the windpipe, and reaches the lungs. The lungs take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Movement in animals. Animals move from place to place for food, shelter, and to escape danger. This movement is called locomotion. Different animals use different body parts to move. Land animals. Land animals usually have 2 pairs of limbs, front one called forelimbs and back one called hindlimbs. Animals like dogs and cats use all 4 limbs to move, while humans walked on hindlimbs and use forelimbs for work. Reptiles like lizards and crocodiles crawl using short legs. Snakes move using their body scales as they have no legs. Water animals. Water or aquatic animals like turtles use their limbs to swim. Swim using their fins, while frogs and ducks use their webbed feet. Penguins and seals move through water with the help of flippers. Birds. Birds fly using their wings, which are modified forelimbs. Their light bodies help them stay in the air. They use hindlimbs to perch, walk, or hop. Birds like emus, ostriches, and penguins cannot fly because they have heavy bodies and weak wings. Insects. Insects move in different ways like walking, jumping, or crawling. Ants and cockroaches crawl, grasshoppers hop, and water boatmen swim using their legs. Insects like butterflies fly with wings. Migration. Migration is the seasonal movement of animals to better places for food, breeding, or to escape harsh weather. Birds like the Siberian crane and mallard duck come to India in winter to breed. Salmon fish travels from the sea to river to lay eggs. Insects like locusts and monarch butterflies also migrate long distances. Monarchs move from Canada to Mexico in winter and return in summer. Info Corner. The bird Arctic tern makes the longest migration, about 40,000 kilometers, in every winters from the Arctic Circle to the Antarctic Circle and back to the Arctic Circle at the end of winters. Quick recall. Animals are different from each other in how they eat, build home and move. Different habitats of animals are forests, deserts, polar regions and mountains, oceans and freshwater areas. Animals have special features called adaptations that help them survive in their habitat. Based on their food habits, animals are grouped as herbivores, carnivores, omnivores and scavengers. Animals breathe through different organs like lungs, gills, etc. Animals travel long distances in search of food, to escape harsh weather and to breed.